Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to an all-new reacting and reviewing, and finally, the birthday movie Blu-ray finally arrived a couple of days ago, which means now I can finally do a reacting and reviewing episode on it. And it's a movie based on one of my favourite anime and manga franchises of all time. Tonight's movie came out in 2009, and its name is One Piece Strong World. Now, as I just stated, I love One Piece. For those who aren't too familiar with One Piece, the story is that there was a pirate named Gold Roger who in which before he was about to be executed, gave up the location of the treasure known as One Piece, and this got and word of this got out to our main character here, Monkey D. Luffy, who is becoming the king of the pirates, and also has the power of the Gum Gum Devil's Fruit, which gives him the ability to become a rubber man. The series is still going on to this day. I think, and it's now going on for now 600 plus episodes, and I've not even gone to where Japan is now. But this is the first One Piece English dubbed One Piece movie to be released in the United Kingdom, and I've been looking forward to this because I've been hearing that apparently this is going to be the best one. But are those? But is what I hear is true, or does this deserve to be buried at sea? But I won't know. I'll have to shut the fuck up and push play, which is what I'm going to do right now. So with that said, grab something to drink. And without further ado, it's time to kick back, relax, and prepare to set sail as we check out One Piece Strong World. Oh my god! Shiki is voiced by Scott McNeil! Holy crap! There's a One Piece villain voiced by the Scott McNeil, Dr. Wily himself, the guy who voiced Wolverine X-Men Evolution! I love this movie already! I'm not even joking! That's so awesome! Right, I've always seen this happen in the first One Piece Pirate Warriors game, because as the only Pirate Warriors game I have, that if whenever Luffy uses his third gear, it basically deflates like a balloon and basically turns him into a chibi. Like I said, I've only seen it in Pirate Warriors because for the One Piece series, I've only seen up to just after. Roughly around to the end of the Alabasta story arc, which at that time was the 4Kids dub, which need I say more? But that is a pretty neat. And we have the first English-speaking role of the character Brooke, who's basically a living skeleton. Who's been given the job as the crew's musician, and that's only just the start of the weird characters you'll stumble upon if you've never seen One Piece before. Here's what I always wondered. Like I said, I've only seen up to then the Alabasta story arc of the 4Kids dub, Uh, did did Nami get a boob job or something? Because her breasts look bigger. I'm a man. I, I know those things quite easily, okay? But yeah, was there an episode where Nami got a boob job or something? Because I don't remember her breasts being that big. And and, and before this flashback here, uh, yeah, yeah, saw Shiki and his two goons uh, 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 appearing, appearing where Nami was swimming, and he, you can pretty much see why they got Scott McNeil to play the character of Shiki because it's just an absolute perfect match. You know, every time I hear Usopp's Funimation voice, I, 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 I can't help but think of Krillin every time I hear him speak because, but then again, both Usopp and Krillin are both voiced by Sonny Straits, but it's just so noticeable when you hear uh, uh, Usopp's Funimation voice that they instantly think of Krillin. Crawley Davidson. What else can I say? But, if those that don't know what I'm talking about, the character Frankie managed to make a motorbike out of out of what I can assume is a crab or a lobster. Frankie's an odd character, but then again, so is Brooke. This is something that I've always wondered about about some of the creatures are in One Piece. Uh, for example, yeah, I just saw what appeared to be a giant wolf crossbred with a bunny, and appeared to be some funny looking dinosaur thingy, and a goat crossed with a zebra. What the fuck was Ichiro Oda smoking when he came up with this? Because I'm very curious. Oh, and now Frankie's riding a motorcycle made from a grasshopper. Frankie, Kamen Rider Black Heart X just called, and he wants his bike back. But then again, Toy did this as well, so homage, I guess. Let this be a lesson. If you mess around with a lady that Sanji really likes, run. Because otherwise, he will kick your ass. And huge emphasis on kick, because for those who don't watch One Piece, Sanji's fight style mostly consists of all consists of kicks because, well, being a cook, uh, uh, because being a cook, you always have to keep your hands clean because, well, otherwise you'll get sacked for giving customers food poisoning. Um, and and Sanji just kicked the crap out of a cross-dressing ape, or cross-dressing gorilla rather. I wish I was making that up. I really was. And Brooke got Robin first.
I'm gonna skin you alive, you selfish jerk! You took the best part!
And the jealous cook is jealous. I will say, at first, when I first started watching the Funimation Double One Piece, uh, 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 whenever Luffy's like angry and he's screaming, it can be a little graining at first, but it just takes a while to get used to. But I will say it's still an improvement over his Funimation voice. No offense to Veronica Taylor, as she's a great voice actress, but I'll have to say that if I can, that Colin Clunkerbeard does a better job at voicing Luffy. Okay, that was One Piece Strong World. Let's stop that and go on to the review portion. So, did I enjoy this movie? Absolutely. I loved this film, and for reasons I will go into. First off, the writing. Well, the writing was really good, especially considering the fact that the original creator, Ichiro Oda, supervised this, and it actually feels like something that he would write for the manga, in which this legendary pirate called Shiki the Golden Lion, who's a devil's fruit called the lift fruit, I think. Basically, it makes objects left, whether it be anything like something small, like weights, or something massive, like ships, or even islands. And he kidnaps Nami to try and get her to be part of his crew as navigator. So it's up to Luffy and others to try and save her. And for a 2-hour movie, they managed to work out the story perfectly. For the villain, and as well as the areas that they go to with the strange looking creatures and it's human inhabitants that have like kind of like wings on their arms. As well, most of the movie, the animals consists of children and women that look around their 40s and beyond. But whereas the rest are in Shiki's castle. But yeah, I'm trying not to give away too much, but all I can say is the writing is spot on. I can see why Ichiro Oda decided to supervise it. Acting. Well, this was the English dub I watched, and it was and like with the series at the moment, it's done by Funimation, where you have the likes of Colin Beard as Luffy, Christopher Sabat as Zoro, Sonny Straits as Usopp, Patrick Sitz as Frankie, Ian Sinclair as Brooke, and and of course the villain is Shiki. The Golden Lion is voiced by the voice acting god himself, Scott McNeil, who over the years has voiced a plethora of legendary roles such as Dr. Wily in the Mega Man cartoon, several Beast Wars characters, I don't remember his name. I forgot his name. Skyfire in Transformers Armada and Energon, and as well as I think it was 8 different characters in the 2003 He-Man series. But let's just name a few, because otherwise we'll be here all day. He pretty much nailed that role perfectly, because Shiki's character deserved an absolute batshit crazy guy, and Scott McNeil pretty much nailed the role perfectly. And if you're a Scott McNeil fan, this movie you just have to see, even if you're not a One Piece fan. So TG Omega, I'm looking at you, buddy. So yeah, the voice acting is spot on. Wow. Animation. Well, like the series, it's done by Toei Animation, as they pretty much as animation is very fluent, and since what really shines if you're watching this in HD, whether it be whether it be 2D animation or in the shots whether you use CG, it just looks really nice. So animation is really good. Music. It's mostly orchestrated, just like in the show. However, the only thing I will say that apparently for the Funimation dub, there was a song that plays in the credits, but apparently due to licensing issues, that they couldn't get the rights to have the song played in the credits. I don't know if it gets heard if I switch the audio to Japanese, but it's not present in the English dub. But that's my only grievance. So yeah, the music is really nice. So I guess I pretty much covered everything. So with that said, can I recommend this movie? Absolutely. If you're a One Piece fan, you have to see this movie. And considering that, and if you live in the United Kingdom, this is a definite must-have for your collection. Since it was the first One Piece movie to get released in the United Kingdom, that just makes this so much more special. One Piece Strong World is available on DVD and Blu-ray from places like HMV if they have it, and it's also available in places like Amazon and Play.com, which I didn't use either of those because I ended up trying a different site, which name will not be mentioned, by the way. So stick to Amazon or Play, and who knows, maybe someday this might turn up on Netflix depending on which region gets it. And with that, we come to the close of another reacting and reviewing. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if there's something that you want me to check out, then send me your requests to one of the social media links in the outro. And until next time, this is Aaron signing out. Later.